We all know that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are going to be based on the Iberian Peninsula, right? Good. That area has some really cool folklore, and I want to draw it. Let's do this. So, okay, I did a fair bit of research into Iberian folklore, and I found many interesting things. While probably not the coolest, one very interesting thing I found was these. The Anjanas. These are woodland fairies from pre-Roman Iberian mythology. They are beautiful, 6 inches tall, and always willing to help. They help out injured animals, trees, lost travelers, and those suffering. Does this sound like a Pokedex entry yet? Exactly. Let's draw, Absolites. Wow, that was the shortest intro to one of these yet. I started off with the head and the eyes, then I attempted the rest of the face before saving it for later. I drew shoulders and a dress flowing backward, like the Pokemon was flying. This is already extremely humanoid, and I hate that, but it's only gonna get worse from here. I drew puffy little sleeves, attempted a hand, failed at the hand, and just drew a wand. I saved the hand for later. I drew the other arm in a position that didn't require the hand. I added some feet poking out from the dress, gave this thing a bit of a v-neck, and then I reattempted the hand. It's fine, I guess. Hands are annoying, especially when you're making a humanoid thing that you don't want to be humanoid but is going to be humanoid. I spent about 5 seconds making the face, and then I tried hair. I started by putting the hair just flat down before changing it to be flung back. I made the hand look slightly less weird, and then I added some fine details. I made the puffy princess sleeves have weird lines on them, and I made the star on the wand a bit better, then I colored in. The coloring is overall pretty boring, but there were a few individual things. First, I realized the dress needed some detail, so I added frills to it. Then I remembered, hang on, this thing is a fairy. Where are its wings? So I gave it wings. The last interesting thing I did was make the wand a bit more nature-like. Oh, hey, while writing this, I realized that most of the art also depicts these things with flower crowns, so I added that in, but I forgot to record it. And behold, boscana, from bosque, Spanish for forest, and Anjana, the nature pixie Pokemon, a grass fairy type. Boscana lives in forests, seeking merely to aid travelers in their journey, doing everything from healing trees destroyed by other Pokemon to righting the paths of lost humans. This Pokemon will help everyone. Sometimes, if a person is especially nice to it in return, Boscana will leave a gift on their doorstep as thanks. If the person repaid their kindness by hurting nature, however, then that gift may not be so nice. Thanks for watching! If you like this video, then you may also enjoy this one right up here, where I create evolutions for all 3 Gen 9 starters.